Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Skorpion G. It's the Tier 8 German tank destroyer, the premium tank destroyer, and it's located on the south spawn of Cliff, and it's under the command of General Anonymous. Now, I think you can see that it's actually got the black camouflage with the Skorpion on it, and that's because I'm using Aslains mods and they have this special adaptation. Still got Marlene Dietrich inside the cockpit. Yep, she's in there. Okay, he's headed up to the usual TD firing place. There's a little spot up here. And I'm pretty sure that General Anonymous is going to make use of that. It's a fantastic little firing position. It's very nice of Wargaming to put that one in for update 1.0. It's a bit obvious for Arty as well to hit, but it is such a powerful position because you can not only hit tanks that are coming around the cliff, but you can also hit the enemy if they happen to be up on top of the hill. And it looks like that RU-251 is getting an unwelcome visitor, an AMX 1390. Okay, can we see him? Yep, we can. Oh, the shell is a bit slow. It's got a 128mm gun. He is reloading. He's got a 10.98 seconds or 11 seconds reload, but it is a very slow shell. Compared to some guns, you have to... Oh, no. Went right over the top of the AMX 1390, who's now exposed himself perfectly. If only we were loaded, then that AMX would be dead, and he has been taken out of the game. He was killed by the SU-152, and we've got an unwelcome guest up this end as well. A Striv S1 has taken up the same position. Now, unwelcome guest, well, maybe not, because he actually might be quite useful. Oh, and that's RNG for you. The shell dipped and went into the ground ahead of that ridgeline, trying to get that 4202. Can he get a solution on the T-34-1? Yes, he does. 503 hit points, his first hit. So he's on the scoreboard as regards damage. Can he get a shot on that FB-4202? The reason he's pulling back is to use the bush mechanic. He doesn't want to be seen by the enemy, but he knows that plenty of people are spotting the enemy, and he gets a hit on the rear of that T-10. 475 hit points, very useful shot. Will he reload in time to get another shot? No, because the Striv takes out the T-10. Going after the 4202, 442 hit points. Good strike. I'm sure he'll get another shot on this tank. British medium, tier 8, and another round goes in, but we don't know if he did any damage. He's unspotted. But there's a T-34-1, the same one we hit earlier. Only 20 hit points left now. He's being spotted, but oh no, he's gone. 20 hit points. He's out the game. Now the projectile might find that 4202. We've moved forward a bit so we can engage the Pershing. The only trouble with doing that though, moving forward, is you might be seen by the enemy if you're close enough. Now he's just about outside view range, I think, for the Pershing. Just about. Okay, there's the Pershing. Oh, got him in the lower plate. 486 hit points. It's a low roll, but we'll take it. The average damage on this one is 490. So it's just 4 hit points below average. Nothing else in sight. The Pershing might poke his nose up, but you never know. Striv's still alongside us. There's a Panther just over there. Now he's a one-shot if we can get around into him. 14 hit. Oh, he's gone. Our FB-3805 just landed an Arty shell on him. Now there's the Pershing. Got a Lerva towards the South Pass. And an enemy has been spotted in A5. That's very usual for tank destroyers on the enemy team to go to that position. So that's where they focus. They've been saying focus Arty on A5 and A6. Now, General Anonymous is changing position. I think the reason for that is he expects that Lerva to come around the corner. Gun's spinning around and traversing, I should say. And I think the Scorpion, the SDRV S1 is going down to engage them. He's changing position at the very least. And I can see that SU-152 going up onto the second level, which is, say, the plateau area. Can't see him, he's outside view range at the moment. Hopefully the RU-251 might be able to spot him for us. Of course, anything the RU-251 spots in further away would be outside render range. There's the IS. Oh, he fired a bit too late there. You say this shell's so slow, you have to give it a bit of lead, otherwise you'll miss the target. You can't see the SU-152, he's around the other side of the rock. But he is loaded, and he can get a shot on the lurver. There's the lurver. Mr. Lurver. Uh-huh. Now we can hit him. Yes! 514 hit points. That's a high roll. And the lure just took a big hit there from the Arty. And he's gone out the game. The GW Panther got him. Now Ferdinand's around the other side of the rock. Can't hit him. The Object 705 is holding him off. They found the Scorpion on the enemy team and they killed him. In fact, it was the FB3805 killed him from the other end of the battlefield, because he's over in the southwest corner, but he still took out that that Skorpion G from long range away. There's the SU-152. Fires a round in. 485 hit points. It's a low roll, but it will take it. 2,905 hit points of damage so far. Trying to get another shot. Well, the SU-152's gone down, so there's only the Ferdinand there now. There's only 5 enemy remaining, 2 tank destroyers and 3 Arty. So I get the feeling that General Anonymous wants to get in the fray and get close, and I think the Ferdinand's going to be his first target. T-34-2G FT, that's the other tank destroyer, and he's up on that high cliff. But oh, the FB-4202 got him just before the 4202 was killed. In fact, actually, it looks like it was the FB-3805 again getting revenge for the for his own FB-4202. I thought it was the FB-4202 who got the kill, but no, it was our trusty FB-3805. Now he's being very cautious, just in case the Ferdinand's pointing this way. Doesn't want to get hit. The Ferdinand is also known as the Elephant. Oh, he's facing the other way. Puts a round right through his back, and that's the High Calibre. That Ferdinand is now in a lot of danger. Look at that shell, went straight through the hatch. Now, one of these was at the Tank Museum just recently, and that one finishes him off. 375 hit points. The Ferdinand in the Tank Museum actually belongs to the Americans, and it's very nice of them to lend it to us. But that was a round from the enemy Arty. 326 hit points, and it's damaged our radio. Now he's waiting until he's gone unsighted, but there's a GW Panther. In fact, there's 2 GW Panthers, and he can take both of them out of the game. And he does take one. 360 hit points, 1 shot. There's only 1 enemy remaining. That's the GW, and he's been killed by our FB-3805. In fact, actually, no, there is 1 enemy still remaining, and that's the FB-3805, which is over in the Western Pass in A1 or A2, probably A1. So I think that General Anonymous is going to try a blind shot. Is he going to shoot from here? I think he can. There he is. No, he's not going to be able to shoot him. He's behind the wall, but the SU-100 M1 has gone in for the kill. He's going to get it. And the FB-3805 kills the other FB-3805. So that FB-3805 ends the battle with 4 kills. He was very good at cleaning up that one. And let's have a look at the end of battle results. And it's a second-class tanker for General Anonymous in the Rheinmetall Skorpion G. He also picked up a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And he did get the High Calibre. He did more damage than anyone else in the battle. At least 20% of the enemy hit points and a sum of over 1,000 hit points in total. Let's have a look at the team scores. Top of the table, 4,640 hit points of damage overall. He didn't get the highest number of kills. That went to the FB-3805. As I said, he managed to get 4 kills in total. Only 2,506 hit points of damage though. He did actually clean up and hit enemy tanks that had been wounded by others. So very good, very welcome for him in the number of kills. When it came to base XP, it was General Anonymous who was top again. 971 base experience points to the FB3805 with 945, followed by the GW Panther with 921. Nice to see the Artys again at the top of the table. In fact, I always like to be in the top half of the table. It shows I was working really hard. So let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he fired 14 rounds during that battle, 10 direct hits, 10 penetration. He did damage of 4,640 hit points, of which 3,806 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit, 1 penetration, that was from the enemy Arty. He also did damage 8 to the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did damage assistance of 211 hit points. On a standard account, he earned 72,453 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply, and consumables, he still had 49,292 to take away. He received 971 base experience points, times 2 for the first victory of the day, and because this is a premium vehicle, you pick up an additional bonus of 97 experience points, meaning you took away 2,039 altogether. So a particularly good round there by General Anonymous. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.